It makes me so nervous. This thing counts down. My software for my webcams. 3, 2, 1. On. I get very nervous. Ha! As usual. Um, I hope that the sound is right on this thing. Because, y'all, I made so many videos for you, to you, just to listen to them after I make them and find that the volume is so low. There's just no way. And I have to just delete them. It's aggravating. And then I got to a point where I was like, screw it. And I just kind of stopped making them. But I am told that Falcon has once again fixed the sound. So maybe this will be different. I did find a little stash of videos that I made in the past, and I don't think I ever uploaded them. So if nothing else, I guess I can start throwing those up here. Hi, everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. I was very, very, very freaking sick for a month. Like most of February. Actually, about half of February and a little of March. Anyway, it was gross. It was bad. I was in the emergency room a bunch of times, and it sucked. And medicine, never mind. It was bad. So that's why I was kind of silent for a while, and then I kept trying to make videos, and Falcon keeps taking his computer apart and doing stuff. I don't even understand what he's doing to it. He's got actually 2 or 3 computers just completely pulled apart. There's like hard drives stacked everywhere. He's a geek, that one. I do love him, though. So what have I been doing? There's been so much, because we've taken these wonderful little trips to various places. He'll tell me to pick some place, and off we go. And it's great fun. If you follow me on Facebook, you've probably seen some of the photos. Nobody looks at my photos. Who am I kidding? I also have a Flickr account, which I have a pro, actually paid money for it, and I'm trying to force people to go and look at pictures. I'll try to remember to put a link, and if you want to go look at my pictures and my travels and my cool shit that I own and whatever, then feel free. And I appreciate, comments if you have something to say. Don't be shy about leaving a comment. I think you have to be a member, but it's free to sign up. You don't have to have a paid account. I think all you have to have is maybe a Yahoo email. I'm not even sure about that. They're connected somehow. So, yeah, I had a lot of fun this spring going some places, doing some little road trips and stuff. And now I'm trying not to go running around too much because we need to save some money because Falcon's mother and sister will be coming to visit us in May. And trying to get some of the clutter down and get the place looking spiffier. We went and bought a swing the other day. It's like one of those that's on a metal frame, seats like 3 people, depending on how big you are. And it's wonderful. And the cool thing is about it is that, let's see, how can I show you this? All right, here's the seat. This is where you sit. This is the back, okay? Well, there's a thing at the back. You can undo it, and it folds out like that, and it's flat like a bed. And Falcon and I can fit our chubby asses on it just fine. Thank you very much. And we take, I have this little flashlight thing. It's like an LED flashlight on one side, but up at the top, it's sort of like a little camping lantern, and I turn it on. We go out there, and I hang it up, and he takes his iPhone, and we listen to, George Norrie or something, or some music. It's so funny. We swing, and we cuddle. We take a blanket with us, and it's just lovely. And then we do that for about an hour, and then when we come inside, he goes straight to bed. I just sit on the couch and feel like I've had a couple of cocktails. It's wonderful. So that was a good investment. It's really pretty, too. I put a picture up on my Facebook, but I might put one up on my Flickr, too. I don't know. Don't pressure me. Excuse my yawn. At least I didn't burp. I always burp when I go on cam. I don't know why. I have eaten some pizzeria flavored snack things, so the burp, I'm sure, is imminent. So some of you know that and I worked a couple of fundraisers for, I've got crumbs from the pizzeria flavored things. Yeet! Leopard print bra under my boring shirt. Anyway, I worked a couple of charity events to fund the Spay Arkansas group, which is trying to raise enough money to open a spay neuter clinic for families with low income, or people. for people that are low income. And finally got the money together due to a couple of really big charitable donations from individuals. Like one person donated something like $40,000, and we had several there at the end, people donating thousands of dollars. It was swell. It was great. And Marsha Donnelly, our leader, it was her vision, and she saw it through, and she's just, it doesn't seem like she ever really got discouraged. She probably did, but she didn't show it. And she went and found a building for us, and found all sorts of people that were willing to donate their time, like a plumber, I don't know, maybe not a plumber, but an electrician, and a builder or two or three. Got people to come and put in new flooring. I think she had to pay for the actual, you know, products, the things that it took to do it, but got most of the work done for free. And once in a while she'd snag me and Justin, Falcon, whoever he is, and we go down there and do little things. And I've been their like staff photographer. I'm tired. I'm talking like I'm drunk. I'm not, I swear. But I've been their photographer, and have taken photos from right when they got the building and started doing the work on through until now it's open and it's functioning, and which has been very rewarding. The only thing I missed was back in February, I think it was, or late January. We had a really heavy snowfall here. It's heavy for us. I've been told by people up north that we're wieners, and that buildings are built up north to withstand, you know, 5 feet of snow or more and ice. But I guess ours are not, because at least some of them. There's the burp. Praise the Lord. I thought I was going to have to go without it. Anyhow, the roof caved in on that building because of the weight of everything. Caved in into the operating room and all along the hallway, and so that set them back quite a bit, but they did finally open, and they've been in business maybe a little over a month, I guess. And they at first were only open 2 days. Now they're open 3 days a week, and they've gotten another veterinarian to sign on, so they're going to be open 4 days a week now. And they have spay-neutered, I think, 250 animals and counting now, so that's pretty cool, pretty cool. They had a big grand opening, and because I had been the photographer, and also I had done a lot of photography for the group that gets cats and kittens from the animal shelter, from the Fayetteville Animal Shelter, and gets them healthy and, you know, looking good, and puts them into PetSmart. I volunteered with them, and I went a few times and took pictures of those cats so they could be put on Craigslist and PetFinder.com and stuff like that. And people were very happy with those photos. They're pretty cute, I gotta say. So I was called one day last week, and the woman asked me, she says, "We really love the photos that you've taken for the clinic and stuff, and we're wondering if you could do maybe a little video for us, like a slideshow, or maybe actually take some video." She didn't know that I knew anything about video or video editing. She was taking quite a grand step there, but she asked the right person. And she says, we would like sort of a day in the life of the clinic, and it's going to run during our big open house. And I think they're going to have another party later. The big open house was, I was told several different things. But I read in the newspaper, the big article they ran in the newspaper, that it was for veterinarians. It was to bring the veterinarians in because there was a lot of concern about stepping on people's toes in the community. Taking business away from the veterinarians. They wanted them to understand that this is done for like no profit, and that it's only done for people who really can't afford like $120 or whatever it is to go to a veterinarian and have it done. And it's going to help to put an end to a really big problem, which is thousands and thousands of beautiful animals being euthanized in shelters because there's not enough room for them. People are ignorant. They take animals in and think, oh, they'll find them a good home. I'm going to give up this cat that I've had for 10 years because, I'm moving and I don't want to bother with it. I'll send it here and they'll give it a good home. No, most of them will end up, that's not cool. So the low-cost spay-neuter clinic is in hopes of putting a big dent in minimizing that population of animals at the shelter that have to be euthanized because there's not enough homes for them and people are stupid. Frankly, I've run into so many stupid people doing volunteer thing down at PetSmart. It's unbelievable. That's another story for another day. So anyway, I said, yes, I'll definitely do the project. I didn't know it was going to need to be done in just a couple of days. And so I had to really hustle, and I got up very early and hitched a ride and got into, it's the next town north of us, is Springdale. And got there like around 7 a.m. That's when it all starts. Oh, God, 7 a.m. And I was wanting to, my only vision I had was to get as much footage and as much photos as I could during the day of everything that goes on in there, and then figure it out and piece it together later. And I thought, I want to find an animal, ask the owner, could I film you and your animal and follow your animal throughout the day? And I thought, Lord, people are going to be saying no and being weird about it. I know it's going to be a hassle. Standing around, kind of waiting for somebody new to come up, and I overheard Brooke, our office manager, on the phone saying, oh, you're real near, you're really close, you just passed it, turn around and, whatever, giving this person instructions. So I ran outside with my camera, and I was ready with it, and the woman pulled up, and I filmed her pulling up and parking, and then I ran over there before she could get out of the car. I'm like, hey, and I explained to her. She said, no, sure. So she got out with this beautiful dog that was a boxer, and I think somebody said pit bull. She didn't look like a pit bull to me, but she definitely had a lot of boxer in her. Beautiful dog named Penny. And I followed her throughout the day, taking video as she went through the different steps. Went home. Man, I had so many technical difficulties trying to get this thing done, but I got it done. I'll probably put it up after I post this. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. Not sure about that. But I brought it to them the day of the party, and only 2 people saw it while I was there, and they liked it. They thought it was pretty cool. And I got a call from Marcia, I don't know if she's the director, the founder, our queen, whatever. And she really liked it a lot. So that made me feel good, even if nobody else did. I've gotten some nice compliments on it. I could have made it better if I'd had a little bit more time, but I didn't. I was up till 1:30 messing with it till I was ready to just fall on the floor and die. So anyway, that was cool. That's been my little excitement of this week. Went to my stepmother's birthday party last night at a Greek restaurant, and I'm still thinking of that food. That was some good Greek food. Supposed to go to a baby shower today, but I missed out on that. Long story. Basically up all night with asthma and didn't feel like going, so I didn't go. There were a lot of children there. I don't know. I love the expectant mother's children, but I don't know the other children. That may or may not have been a good scene. I don't know. Got some stuff done today, though, so that's good. I stayed home and let Falcon take the car and just did a lot of housework and went out on my swing as often as possible. So that's all. I need to shut up now. Jesus Christ, 13 minutes. Goodbye. Sorry. Mwah.